Alright, welcome back to Furthermore Art. Today we're going to move on to drawing a feather. Experienced what it's like to draw the square, the cube of influence, and the circle, the sphere of influence, which you can check out on my other videos. I'm going to move on to the feather next for texture. I'm doing it all by memory. I'm not really using a reference photo. Very healthy to draw from memory and imagination. So let's do it. Without further ado, stay tuned. I'm using Faber-Castell color blending pencils, Canson watercolor paper. It's real thick and durable, and drawings come out very animated and colorful. Stay tuned. Alright, well, let's get this paper open and get started, guys. Let's do it. It's a favorite moment where you gotta rip this thing out, and it could be kind of tough with this crayons. And there we go, came out easy. I wanted to work on the more cursive side, the front side of the paper. There's a little more grain to it. I'm gonna go do this one vertically instead of horizontally. I'll use reds and show you the pencils as I go along. Most of it will be in fast motion. Let's get right to business and just see how it's done. What you want to do now? Whoa, my camera flipped upside down, guys. So we're gonna make a cardinal feather, if you haven't figured that out by now. There's a couple times I picked the wrong pencils, but what I did was blended together that darkness right there. I just went ahead and worked it anyway. Some chocolate up here. Got all my Derwent pencils here for this blending. Just go ahead and keep adding that red as you go. What you want is a good 3 layers at the least. Do some cross hatching, because I remember when you look into a feather through the light, you'll see the cross hatches of the fiber. So, well, let me turn down the opera music there. It's kind of distracting me. But yes, and I don't want to break some royalty. Just like a feather, I'm moving along. Come on with the feather. And I don't want to sound too cliche, but really, like, the fabric of a feather is so light. You want to be as light as you can with your pencil right there. So this last layer of color ought to do the trick for me, guys, right here. This color is, what is this one? Hot red. Hot red at the end. That's my final layer, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole thing in a little covering of it for my final blend coming up. And it's got some pinks down here. I'm gonna go ahead and just slightly more hot red at the ends where it flows into the feather. Find your shape. Just like so. Okay. Just barely at these wispy bottom feathers, just barely. And then there's my shadow. Okay, it's almost ready for blending. The cardinal feather. Stay tuned. Blending's the fun part. Now that I look at it upright, I do realize I do have a lot more filling to do in certain spaces. I mean, cardinal feather's gonna be pretty darn red. I'm just gonna keep adding color in those spots where I feel like too much white might be there. Especially up here, I see one little right at its tail fin, right at the fin. There we go. Bring it in, bring it together. I like the fabric of the paper down this middle section. Particularly right down here where some of these strands will be coming out. I want a nice scraggly at the bottom of a feather. Isn't as organized as near the top for those floating sides. Here we go. Alright, blending coming soon, guys. Stay tuned. Alright, well, that's it, you guys. The Feather of Influence really like how it turned out here. I mean, I'm really impressed. Check out my video about the sphere, the cube, and the feather of influence. It's a cardinal feather. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. I didn't expect it to turn out that well, but it sure did. I really, really like it. Cool. I like the way it turned out, you guys. You got my sphere, my cube, and my feather of influence done. To pick out a feather and have at it. Blend your pencils together and keep going. Hey, in the world of AI, there's always room for furthermore art. A few things, a few tips. Make sure you've got your brush going here. That helps you with your drawing a whole bunch. If you get this brush right here to, wipe off any dirt, like there was one time when my sharpener spilled open on me, you guys. My sharpener completely spilled open. Make sure you got your brush with you at all times to make this art turn out clean and solid. Alright, in a world of AI, there's always room for furthermore art. Like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. I think we're going to do the human form next. That's right. Stay tuned.